All right, welcome back. We continue our coverage this morning on the Lakewood Church in Flint that suffered a devastating fire in mid-April, which destroyed the main sanctuary of the building. And this Saturday, tomorrow, a fundraiser is happening in Tyler at the Panera Bread, with 25% of sales during the event going to the church as they look to rebuild in the coming months. And we're now joined by the pastor Raymond Graham and member Joynell Welch live in studio on the event coming up tomorrow and what's next for the church. Thanks, guys, for coming in.
Hi.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. On this Friday. And I want to talk about, first of all, with, of course, what happened in mid-April there, we definitely reported on it. It was devastating to see. How have things been going so far with the church since that fire?
We were naturally devastated by it.
Yeah.
The members were struggling right at first, but you know, just like anything that happens in a family, any devastating event, as soon as you give people a task, they focus on that and they start working towards the solution. And so with Easter being the next week, the task was to get the other building ready to start having services there. So they really focused on that, and we've been having good services there since.
What's the mood right now among church members?
I mean, I think everyone's happy and that we all get to come together and be closer together. So physically and, you know, emotionally.
And then, of course, the event coming up tomorrow there at the Panera Bread. Joynell, you said you were a manager or one of the managers there at the Panera Bread. I was going to ask, like, why Panera Bread? That's why, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's why. We've had fundraisers in the past where we donate 25% of sales to nonprofits, and as I'm texting Raymond and telling him, like, I want to do something for you, the Lord just tells me, host a fundraiser. And I did, and he was for it, and I'm super happy about it and excited. So.
And how are you guys getting the word out about this fundraiser, and most importantly, what are you guys going to do with it once you guys get all the money raised?
So we've been reaching out to, well, I don't know, you know, physically what he's been doing, but I know what I've been doing at Panera, and that is reaching out to my customers, reaching out to nonprofits, churches. People love me and they want to support me and my church. So. And
what about you, Raymond?
She's had flyers printed and other things we've been able to actually print on the regular printers we have, and passing those out. And we've given some to other businesses in the area to remind them that this is coming up. And then, of course, this show is a great advertisement for this fundraiser. And so thank you for doing that.
Absolutely, thank you.
Yeah, we're certainly glad you guys came on, and absolutely. And then with this, with the fire in mid-April there, up until this point and right now, how much support have you guys gotten from the entire East Texas community?
Oh, it's been overwhelming. Several, most of the churches in the area have reached out. They've offered help. We've already been offered chairs for the new building when we get it built. We've been offered pews for the new building when we get it built. There's several people that have those things and offering their expertise of building in the new building. We've had drywall people call and other carpenters and all those things. And so it's been overwhelming, the support that we've had.
And then with the event coming up tomorrow, talk about the time and what are you guys expecting with the turnout? Yeah,
so when I first went into the fundraiser, I was expecting about 50 people maybe. It's between 4 and 8. We're going to start playing live music around 5:30 from the church, and I think we're expecting a little bit more than that now. So.
And it's 25% of the sales during that, I believe, 4-hour period there tomorrow. If you guys do get the 25% of the sales, how is that going to help the rebuilding process there at the church in the coming months?
So all of that money will go into the building fund. Of course, we did have insurance, and so we do have that currently in the building fund. The demolition of the old building will start Monday, is what I've been told by the man that we've picked to do that. And so that should start Monday. And then, so in 2 weeks, the building will be gone. And then we can start getting bids for the new one.
And with that coming up on Monday, what is that going to be like for church members to, you know, see the building gone? It
is definitely going to be another, going to bring more tears and introspection. So all these things And it's amazing how when you're going through something and you read it in the Bible, it applies. The scriptures will just jump out at you and give a lot of encouragement. And with this going on, I've been reading in the Bible, Psalm 127 tells us, unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it are doing it in vain. And so we're looking to God for a lot of the support, and He is definitely comforting us through this.
Absolutely.
And then after the fundraiser on Saturday, what's next for the church? I mean, besides, of course, you talked about that's coming up on Monday with the demolition, but what's next, and when can people possibly expect the new church to be rebuilt?
I'm hoping by Christmas.
Okay.
With the other building being removed in the next 2 weeks, then we'll be able to tell if the slab is still good that it's sitting on, and if the slab is still good, we'll build in the same place, and it'll be faster. If we have to put a new foundation there, then it'll take a little longer, but I'm just hoping, it's all up to God, and what He decides will happen, like I said, unless He builds it, it's built in vain. So we will lean on Him and His support, and hoping to be done by Christmas.
Yep.
And then Joy, now just talk about how important this fundraiser is going to be for you guys tomorrow.
Yes, so let me just say that I'm not doing it like to be greedy or nothing, but it does get Panera sales, which I love Panera. I've been there for a long, long time, and it brings money into the church, and it's just a win-win for the both of us.